In a remote village in central Java, there is an old house that has long been abandoned. The house is known to be haunted by local residents. In the yard of the house, there is a large and shady mango tree. This tree always bears abundant fruit, but not a single resident dares to pick the fruit. One day, a young man named Amma, who had just moved to the village with his family, was curious about the mango tree. The locals had warned him not to go near the old house, but the stubborn Amaya ignored their advice. He was sure that the story about the mango tree and the old house was just a myth. That night, when the full moon was shining brightly, Amma secretly went to the old house with a bag to pick mangoes. When we got there, the atmosphere was so quiet, as if the whole village was asleep. The mango tree looked towering under the moonlight. Amma felt the hairs on the back of his neck stand up, but he still continued with his intention. When Amma started picking mangoes, he heard a strange hissing sound behind him. He turned his head, but there was no one. Amma felt a little nervous, but he ignored his feelings and continued picking fruit. Suddenly, the hissing sound was heard again, louder this time. Amma turned quickly, and that's when he saw something that made his blood run cold. Under the mango tree stood a Pocong figure with white eyes staring intently at him. The Pocong moved closer to Amma, jumping up and down with unnatural movements. Amma felt his body stiffen, cold sweat dripping down his forehead. He wanted to run, but his legs felt so heavy. The Pocong got closer, and Amma began to hear whispers saying that fruit is not for you. The Pocong then jumped towards Amma, making him fall. When the Pocong almost touched him, Amma screamed as loud as he could and fainted. In the morning, the villagers found Amma lying under a mango tree with a pale face and shaking body. When they woke him up, Amma told them what happened. Since then, Amma never dared to approach the mango tree or the old house again. The mango tree is still bearing abundant fruit, but not a single resident dared to pick it. They knew that the fruit was not for them, and that something was watching over there, guarding the mango tree forever.